Hello and welcome back. I am Jay Barino. We're playing Warcraft 3 Reforged on hard difficulty, and we're heading into the Oracle, which is the penultimate Orc campaign mission. I'm sad there's not a proper Orc campaign from Frozen Throne, because I think Orc's my favorite race to play. 20 minutes later, inside the caverns of Stone Talon Peak.
The path cuts off in different directions.
Either of those caverns could stretch for miles. Perhaps we should split up.
Very well. Be careful, young one. There's no telling what ancient creatures lie within the mountain's depths.
I will, Cairn. Good luck.
Alright, we're starting with Thrall.
Let's get on with
and our consumables stack, which is going to be so nice. I should have just given Cairn the circlet. We're going to be dropping a lot on Thrall, ultimately. Not available, yep, so it's a good thing we didn't put any points into that.
For honor.
Ancient Dead. Alright, get in there. Tome of Retraining. Actually, that's quite nice. It's nice that they would give that to you. Was that there in the original? I don't actually know. Okay, well, I used it. Not that I needed it. But yeah, that's quite nice because it ensures that if you had, gotten +3 in Farsight, all those points aren't just completely wasted.
Inventory is full.
Okay, just pop this. It's fine. And then let's go.
Get on with it.
And Thrall's spells, again, are important, and they're pretty good, but, just to start here,
Need something.
I think we just want to make sure we keep these raiders alive, and we can heal stuff with our single Witch Doctor.
Yes.
And I do want to tank with Thrall at least a little bit. Ow. Ow. No! Stop it! It's just, why are you giving raiders in a mission like this? They do siege damage. Again, this was designed in Reign of Chaos, and I think their damage type was changed. It originally was normal damage, which makes them so much better. I don't remember everything about this mission, to be honest, so I don't know, where everything is. The way that the skeletons look, it reminds me of Diablo. It really does. Okay, again, get Thrall in there first. We've got healing pots, so we want to absorb damage on Thrall so we can actually use this, as opposed to our other units getting pelted like this. Oh, he's so dead. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, cool. So let's lay down a healing ward here. Mantle of Intelligence. We already have one of those. But I guess I'll pick it up. I remember the comments from this mission in particular, and that's because I spent a lot of time talking about item management. And I got several comments of people like, how, don't leave behind a Mantle of Intelligence. That's so good. And I disagree. +3 granted in Reign of Chaos sure is useful, but I would just argue that I would rather have good consumables than another +3 intelligence on Thrall. Like, that +3 intelligence does not have any tangible impact. It's measurable, I guess, in the long term, but for the most part, I just don't really see it as particularly useful.
Direct me.
I just feel like it's not going to make or break an encounter. Granted, if it did, I wouldn't really ever know. So I guess that's the difference. I would never really be able to recognize if and when +3 intelligence did make a long-term difference. So there's that. I actually think there's tomes back here. Or there's sludge monsters. All right. Is there a reason that these units refuse to come through here? It's fine. Thrall again. We can use Thrall. We can attack through walls as long as we have vision. All right, just stay back here. You should turn Bloodlust off. You're wasting your mana, buddy. All right, what you got for me now? Ring of Regen. I mean, here. We'll You know what? Eat your hearts out. Just drop my +3 item. No, Jay Barino, no! I mean, Ring of Regen on him also is not particularly good, but just because he's lower HP at this particular moment, I took what I felt I needed right now. So that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. And then I think, if I remember correctly, there's a scroll of mana in one of these. Could use a mana pot. Oh, well, there we go.
Let's get on with it.
Hello, crates?
For honor.
Oh, I forgot about this. I don't have a stun. It doesn't look like she's... Yeah, there she goes, but we killed her first. Another scroll of healing. Those stack. How nice. You know what? I'm going to take this.
Inventory is full.
Rather than the Ring of Regen. I got what I needed out of the Ring of Regen. Okay, get in there. Look out, buddy. We don't want you getting hit. You're an important man. Thrall gets a level, but we can't spend it. We will next mission, though. Crates, crates, and crates. Scroll of Animate Dead is a very, very good item. And this is where I think people were willing to semi-argue with me about this in particular. I think Scroll of Animate Dead is one of the best items that we can take with us, to the point where I'm probably willing to drop the Circlet or the Pendant of Energy. I don't think I need the Pendant at this point. At least the +3 Mantle gives me some mana regen. Okay, and I've got these 2 scrolls which we'll use, but basically I want to bring this scroll into the next mission. That's where I see it useful.
Yes.
Okay, give me some wolves. Pop this. Okay, we got the lightning revenants. These are actually, quite powerful units, so we gotta nuke him down quickly. Let's use a scroll of healing.
Need something.
The spirits are
Orb of Fire, I guess I'll pick up, but that's essentially a claws +5. The splash damage is negligible. Again, that's something, people might be willing to throw down about, but I know there's something up here. Didn't you used to be able to go up to the hut? Yes, I was going to say, there's definitely a way you can get up here. We can do this with just Thrall for now. And any mana that we spend, we can just use the pot down there. Oh, there's a tome up here, that's nice. I don't remember this mission like the back of my hand, so I don't get out of the way. The wolves have been path blocking a lot, I've noticed.
The spirits are restless.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
Maybe the Orb of Fire on Cairn so we can attack air would be worthwhile. All right, let's just use this. Use this. I'll pick this up for later, and then we'll lead with Thrall.
For honor.
Skeletons! Alright, take these things out, and I have enough mana for a healing ward now, too, so we want to make sure we're using that. Get in there with the wolves. This guy sort of scares me. Okay, now get in there. Let's drop a healing ward in advance. Let's back out with the raiders, because they're just getting absolutely nuked down. Okay, good work. Back up. Thrall not really taking the damage that I need him to take in order to justify using the Pot of Greater Healing.
Direct me.
But, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to say that I objectively have the better opinion on item distribution. It is just that. It's an opinion. For example, I would prefer the Scroll of Animate Dead in the next mission over a couple stats.
Yes.
But that's just, again, like my opinion, man. There's the Blood Key. Get up there for some more items. Get out of the way. Blast them. Again, we want them attacking Thrall. I can throw down another healing ward.
I am the War Chief.
You use the Pot of Greater Healing to get it out of our inventory.
The spirits are restless.
There we go. We pick up the Blood Key. We go and open up the other door. You guys stay near the healing ward for now. Wolves continue to path block us. Actually, you know what? I blame the shaman on that one. We could turn Bloodlust back on for later.
Let's get on with it.
Door to the treasure room is locked. Oh my god! Giant skeleton lord! Alright, give me some more wolves, and then you all get up here. Should have saved my healing pot for this, I guess. Okay, back up. Back up.
Say the word.
We need mana again on my
The spirits
Witch Doctor to
are
throw down
restless.
another
Yes.
healing ward. Are there enemies back here? I don't remember.
For honor.
Scroll of Healing, obviously Crown of Kings. Scroll of Protection. All right, so let's load in here real quick, and I'll just drop something and then use each of these items individually.
For honor.
Scroll of Healing.
Dabu.
Scroll of Mana.
Yes.
I don't think that hit my Witch Doctor, the one guy that needed it.
Dabu.
How can I help?
I am.
Scroll of Protection for the next enemy engagement, and that's all good. So let's continue. Got to go up here. preferably before the scroll of protection wears off,
Dabu.
and engage something. Never mind, it's a waygate, so we will not engage something. There we go. So let's head on through. I like the Crown of Kings, but I'm not really thrilled with the rest of his item loadout. The circlet is fine, but it's not, you know, particularly engaging.
I am Ajun, ancient princess of the Moon Children. None may pass until my heart is returned to me.
The statue's magic has created an impassable barrier. I wonder what it means by its heart.
It probably means it's heart.
For honor.
Okay, there's nowhere else to go here.
Yes.
Get
Direct
out of the way. I think there are even better items on Cairn's side of things, for sure.
Dabu.
So we'll make sure to swing by and pick those up.
For honor.
Arm yourselves!
Okay, well, I killed one of them before he became a footman. So there's that.
Let's get on with
Okay, and there used to be a trap. I'm sure there still is. There was a trap in this area with humans and sheep and stuff, and I'm gonna assume that it's been changed so that it actually works now.
Spirits are restless.
It used to be broken where you couldn't even
Yes.
properly
How can I help?
trigger the trap. I think they just stayed as sheep, which is funny.
Yes,
Okay, so
Lord
I'm going to
Jesus.
drop a healing
Let's
ward,
get
and then
on
let's
with
break
it.
this thing open. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just get in there. Again, we're getting healed, so we can survive. The heal will out-heal the rain of fire. You know what? You can target one of these guys. That's fine. All right, back out. And then what did we get? A Sobi mask is perfect for Thrall
Yes.
because he is intelligence-based. I think. Yeah, Sobi mask.
Dabu.
And see, I mean, I guess the mantle does increase our mana pool as well. Versus, like, again, the orb of fire, which is simply,
None will survive.
you know, it's plus 5 damage essentially.
Direct me.
You know what though? The orb of fire is 200 gold, so we could sell that next mission. So there
honor.
is inherent value there. I don't want to discount
honor.
that for sure. Claws plus 9, I also think is pretty good. I don't think I need either of these items
The
at this
spirits
exact
are
moment.
restless. That's strange. I don't recall seeing any sheep in this land.
He's fairly bright for an orc.
It's a trap. Defend yourselves.
It's a trap. Yeah, that's interesting. So what they end up they get dispelled and turn into the actual footman. I see. All right, so real quick, let's
Yes.
scroll of healing it, because why not?
Lokrigar Nogal. For honor.
And we'll move up here.
Need
Uh-oh.
something.
Oh, those are just sorcerers. I thought those were like flaming arrows or something. So we were just getting torn up by those skeletons
The spirits
earlier.
are restless.
There we
For
go.
honor.
I think there's a special area with a
Dabu.
dragon. That actually might be what we're coming up to right now.
None will survive.
Yeah, it's up there.
Let's get on
And
with
it's fighting other creeps,
The
maybe?
spirits are restless.
Okay, break the gates. This slow is irritating. I could purge it if I had the resources to do that.
Dabu.
Resources meaning the mana. Alright, blast him here. It always happens. I have one raider that gets pushed into the front, and then he gets focused down by these goddamn skeletons.
Let's get on with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Break. See if there's anything worthwhile here. Yes, Scroll of Resurrection is what I was thinking of. So you all back
For
out.
honor.
Thrall just stay here. And this is what I'm sure people would find controversial. I'm willing to drop the circlet in order to pick up the Scroll of Resurrection.
Dabu.
Because each of these gives you 6
For honor.
essentially free units.
Yes.
So that, to me, it's more likely to help me
spirits
push
are
into an enemy base, for example,
For
earlier,
honor.
needing fewer units to do it. So that's an example where I see, huge value in these consumables. Was it worth the Orb of Fire? I don't know.
Harpies have nearly killed that wretched creature. It looks as if they're after its treasure. Kill them all, and we'll take what's left for ourselves.
Oh god. Nope, he's dead. Yep. Okay, that's alright. And then we have to also kill the red dragon. These goddamn harpies. Yeah, I'm glad that the red dragon is attacking Thrall, which I, again, prefer. Okay, we're just losing headhunters left and right because I'm really boxed into a corner here. Who did I leave back here? Alright, that's fine. Please. Here, well, I could have ensnared it in the first place, but I didn't do that.
Let's get on with it.
Oh my god. Please. Please.
The spirits.
Oh, it's level 10. That makes sense. Okay. Yuck. Okay.
The great beast was protecting a magical amulet. I'd better hold on to this.
Okay, so I can drop the orb. Again, the claws plus 9 is better than the orb. I see an orb of fire is essentially just plus 5 damage. The splash damage is so negligible. It's there, you know, again, across a large micro or large macro mission, maybe it adds up to like 100 damage. I don't know, but ultimately the claws I value more. We can always backtrack and pick it up if we want, but in the grand scheme, we could be holding...
Here is your heart, Ajun. Now, grant us passage to the Oracle.
In the grand scheme, we could be holding no items and probably do just fine. So that's one thing I see.
Apparently, this is some kind of spectral bridge. But the enchanted gemstone that powers it is missing. With any luck, Cairn will find it for us.
My old bones of the earth, mother.
All right, here we are. So,
Gladly.
I suppose the one thing with the items, like if I feel like it, I could always go back and destroy the, break this. All right, you guys back up. We want Cairn to tank this because he has reincarnation. One thing we could do is just back up and pick up that orb of fire if we want it later, but I'm suspecting no.
Earth Mother is near.
And Cairn's reincarnation is a resource to be used, so my idea is like don't not use it. Just, you know, if he dies, he dies. You know, it's okay. Then you don't have the risk mitigation of having it off cooldown, but that's the whole reason you have it in the first place. That's the way I look at it. Healing salve.
The storm is coming.
Might as well just use this now.
Bring it on. My old bones ache. Ishnupura.
Okay, I could wait for this salve.
Take heart, young one.
Alternatively, we just end up canceling it. Shockwave these. Stomp them. And Cairn's mana is a bit of a problem, but that's why I put the Pendant of Mana on him. Okay, salve here.
Precisely.
And we get a Scroll of Healing, which I'll just use. And then break and break and break. And there's rocks around here, but I think breaking those is pointless. Okay, and then I also have this Scroll of Protection, which I should just use at some point. I think breaking these gives you vision down here to the Hungry Lizard, but I know it's there, so I don't need to worry about that.
Take heart, young one.
Alright, so let's just make sure we're using Cairn's abilities.
Let's get the hell out of here!
No, not that way.
Not that way. Very nice. Let's get Cairn his level. That salve is still ticking away. Good stuff.
I've had it with skulking in these caves.
Use your pot. You can see a greater healing pot pretty much gives him almost his entire mana pool back because his mana pool is quite low. I actually think we find a pendant of oh no, he has the pendant of mana. All right, good. The pendant of energy is worse. The pendant of mana is just like a direct upgrade to the pendant of energy.
Coming. Precisely.
All right, pot of mana, scroll of the beast. You know what I'm gonna do is pick this up, break the rocks, use the scroll of the beast, and then well, I don't really need to do that, do I? All right, let's do that. Back up. Stomp again. Pick this up. Use it. I think we're actually coming up onto a... I think we're coming up onto a fountain. Talisman of Evasion is great. We're going to leave that on him for pretty much the entirety of the mission. Which way to go, I don't remember. This is how you... This is the button.
Spiked pit is filled with quillbores. It looks as if they're protecting some kind of gemstone. This must activate the trap mechanism.
Activated my trap card, etc., etc. This actually might be the way to proceed, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, you all move on up here and help Cairn. Let's use your health stone. Stomp him. Haven't had to use the resurrect yet. That's fine with me. That's the circle of power, I think, to progress to the next section. So I'm going to back up. One thing some people may not know, and this is, again, a lot of this is reiterating from my last playthrough, but if you don't actually kill... If you don't use the spikes to kill the Quillbore and you kill them normally, the big one drops a necklace of spell immunity, which is just so good for Cairn because it stops him from getting stunned, obviously, and it.
Take heart, young one.
Oh, whoops! Jay Barino missed a tome. We just got to open the door here.
The Earth Mother is near.
And it makes him immune to the infernal splash damage, which is, again, hugely, hugely useful, as you can imagine. So let's come on down here. Let's clear out the fountain, and we're going to have to fight basically under the fountain, and we'll use the scroll of protection, because these guys do a lot of damage. do.
Gladly.
Okay, so let's fight these.
Stand and fight.
Why is his health bar so huge? You see that? Okay, so let's just kill these like normal. Then we will pop our scroller protection. I actually think that these drop healing wards, which would be quite nice. We want to go and activate the Hungry Lizard here soon as well. And that is down this way. So we want to do that like as soon as possible, because if you don't activate it, then it's not eating the stuff. Because you have to wait for it to get through all of them. Cave monsters. Stupid slow claws for that attack plus 12. Where did I think that we got healing wards on this map? So you got to activate him, and then he's got to eat through all the mushrooms. And back there is like it's a free low-level devotion aura item, which is perfect for Cairn and the next mission. So again, this mission is all about, you know, gearing up for the future. I swear that you got healing wards, and the healing wards stack with the healing from the Fountain of Health. Obviously, I want Claws of Attack plus 12.
Precisely. Amen.
And we need room for the gemstone as well. Okay, so let's
bring it on.
Let's lure these guys to us. We're gonna go Shockwave. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. This fight can be a little challenging. I'm gonna W here. Ow! Don't get surrounded, and you'll be fine. Lure them away from their healing ward. Shockwave, kill a bunch of them. Let's go Scroller Protection, and then we want to rotate these things out. And if they drop healing wards, we just have to kill them. All right, this isn't too bad, honestly. A big part of it is just ensuring that you're not allowing them to sit under their healing ward, because our units are melee, so it's actually quite challenging for them to get onto the healing ward to destroy it.
Take heart,
okay, let's drop the gauntlets now, because all the other items on him are just outright better.
The gemstone has an inscription on its base. Ah. This is the Spirit Stone of Stone Talon Chasm. If the legends are true, then this will activate the Spirit Bridge that leads to the Oracle.
Okay. So we basically have to bring this up to Thrall to activate it, and then we can backtrack to pick up the thing, the other thing. You know, the thing. The lion horn. The lion horn. So let's move forward. There are more good items down here as well. We just need to get this gemstone out of our inventory, essentially. Okay, let's kill this thing. I think this drops a decent item as well. It's doing AoE, but we're fine. I could replace the Periapt as well for the armor item. But all the other stuff that he's holding is good.
I am able to help.
Okay, Belt of Giant Strength is, I would say, just direct upgrade, because you get the HP from it anyway, plus the extra damage because it's his main stat. Okay, now we have to fight these golems.
For honor.
Sort of like, gee, I wonder if they're gonna...
Statues are coming to life. Defend yourselves.
Yeah, these are immune to magic. I think the Pulverize, though, is a... I mean, that's a physical ability, so that's fine.
The storm is coming.
And again, I will backtrack and pick up what I would like to pick up after we drop the enchanted gemstone. There's the healing wards.
Gladly.
Okay, I don't want these anymore.
Inventory is full.
What I probably could have done... Oh my gosh, I guess just kill this thing. Pulverize will kill those skeletons. Now drop it. Pick up your stupid claws. There we go. For a second I thought I lost a Tauren, but no, it's just because he's at full health. That's right, damaged only health bars, baby. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. And then he drops a ghost key. So pick this up, use it, open the gate.
Take heart, young one.
Hello.
The Spirit's Bridge. Just as the legends described it. Now, young Warchief, the path to the Oracle is revealed. Gladly.
Now let's backtrack and get our items. And Thrall also could probably stand to... I mean, I could pick up the
Let's get on with
healing wards, actually.
My old
You pick up
bones
your
ache.
claws. I think we want the claws plus 12 on Thrall instead, because he is ranged, which means he's more likely to be attacking things. If that makes sense. It takes melee units time to get in range to actually start attacking, meaning that extra damage on them could be better served to sit on a ranged attacker.
Gladly.
Okay, let's go get the Lion Horn. So Thrall is holding a lot of good consumables, including healing wards, which we might get some more of later. I don't know. I could backtrack and get a +3 item as well, etc., etc. There'll be items to get on the last mission as well. So we'll replace these consumables with other stuff. Lion Horn of Stormwind. All right, so I would say Cairn is pretty well stacked. Thrall.
I am the war chief.
He's fine. Thrall is fine at this point. What I'll probably do is just give him both sets of claws. And Cairn is all about survivability, soaking damage, and that big stun. So what I'll probably do with him... I mean, I could still give him the Parry Apt, but keep in mind the Parry Apt gives him 150 HP. That's like less than... That's like between 5 and 10% of his total health now, which is virtually nothing. So I'm fine holding on to what he's got. I like everything that he's got. So what I'm going to do, let's drop the healing wards here. Give Thrall the claws. I don't know which one attacks faster, though. Like, I'm not sure which of these heroes attacks faster. They probably attack at about the same speed, but again, Cairn is more about survivability, so we'll give him the healing wards for that matter.
Orcs. I knew that we were being followed. Defend yourselves!
Stop! There will be no violence in this place.
That voice. You're no oracle. You're the prophet.
Very perceptive, son of Durotan. I am the prophet. And now that I've lured you all here, I will tell you what destiny holds.
What the hell is going on here?
Thrall, this is Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the survivors of Lordaeron.
Survivors? What are you talking about?
The invasion of the Burning Legion has begun. Lordaeron has already fallen, and now the demons come to invade Kalimdor. Only together, united against the Shadow, will you be able to save this world from the flame.
Unite with them? Are you mad?
Have you heard nothing that I've said? The Legion comes to undo history and end all life. Thrall, your friend Hellscream has already fallen under the demon's influence. Soon he and your whole race will be lost forever.
No. I'll die before I let that happen.
Then you must rescue him immediately. He is the key to the destiny I promised you. However, you will need help.
Wait, this is insane. You can't possibly expect me to...
Destiny is at hand, young sorceress. The time to choose has come. For the fate of all who live, Humanity must join forces with the Horde.
Alrighty, gotta save Grom. Probably should have just picked up the circlet rather than bothering with the healing wards. But again, it's all pedantry, you know, and to say whether one is more objectively better than the other, at the end of the day, I'm okay to just sort of slide into the next mission, because, and I've sort of explained this in the past, part of the reason that I still justify my item choices, but the reason that I'm willing to just let it go, you know, again, I could have taken more time and gone back and gotten the circlet instead of the healing wards. Like, some items are really good, right? The Lion Horn is great, Belt of Giant Strength, all the stuff that I have on my heroes are actually really good, and no one would argue with that. But for, like, milder stat items like the circlet or +3 items, like healing wards, I'm not dwelling on it, because I used to have really bad too good to use syndrome, meaning I would hold on to consumables forever, thinking, oh, I'll save this for when I really need it, meaning I would never actually use it. So I tried to just get into the habit of being a little more irreverent when it came to items. Otherwise, I would spend too much time worrying about items and then not actually utilizing them the way that I should have. So I do this very purposefully for this reason. So again, while you might disagree and you're free to, you know, bring it up in the comments, whatever, you know, there's a reason that I have this sort of attitude towards the items, which again, I care about them, but I try to be a little more careless than I used to be. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.